Hi students, welcome to my channel Thoughts of Physics.
In the video series of wave optics, in this class I am going to explain interference and Young's double slit experiment. So first, what is interference? The modification in the distribution of light energy due to the superposition of two or more coherent waves is called interference of light. So what are coherent waves? The waves having same amplitude and frequency with constant or zero phase difference are called coherent waves. Now, in interference, the transfer of energy or the transference of energy takes place from one region to another region. The energy missing out at one region, it appears in the another region. That there is no creation or destruction of energy in any region. So, interference is the conservation of energy. That is the conservation of energy, the law, it holds good in case of interference. So, in interference, alternative bright and dark regions are formed in the interference pattern. These regions are called interference fringes or interference bands. Now, the examples we are observing in our daily life due to this interference are the colored patterns observed on the soap bubbles and oil spilled wet roads in sunlight. Now, let us discuss Young's double slit experiment. The experimental setup is shown in the figure. So it consisting of a pinhole which is represented by S. S is a pinhole. S1 and S2 are the two pinholes which are close to each other and which are equidistant from S. And this is the screen which is placed at capital D distance to observe the interference pattern. S is a pinhole and S1, S2 are the two pinholes. Now, whenever the pinhole S is illuminated with this sunlight, a spherical wavefront is produced. Already we have discussed that the point source is the source of spherical wavefront. So, whenever this pinhole illuminated with sunlight, a spherical wavefront is originating. When this spherical wavefront incident on the pinholes S1 and S2, again a set of two spherical wavefronts are produced. A set of two spherical wavefronts are produced from S1 and S2 because these are also pinholes. These spherical wavefronts are coherent waves. They have same amplitude, intensity and constant phase difference. And the spherical wavefronts originating from S1 and S2 superimpose and produce a symmetrical pattern with varying intensity on the screen which is placed at suitable distance. This is the interference pattern which is observed on the screen. In this figure, you can observe continuous circular arcs with black color and dotted circular arcs with blue color. We know that the light is transverse wave. It propagates in the form of successive crests and troughs. Here, the continuous circular arcs represent the crest of the wave and dotted circular arcs represent the trough of the waves. Now, so from S1 and S2, two spherical wavefronts are produced and these spherical wavefronts are superimposed to produce the interference pattern. In this interference pattern, you can observe some regions. So, the region at which the crest of one wave falls on the crest of another wave. The region at which the crest of one wave falls on the crest of another wave. At that region, amplitude becomes maximum and intensity also becomes maximum. There, it has shown with the B. B means bright region. That is called bright region. In the bright region, amplitude maximum and intensity also maximum. So that is called constructive interference. And in some regions, the crest of one wave falls on the trough of another wave. Then the amplitude becomes zero and intensity also minimum. Those regions are called dark regions which are represented with the letter D. At B point, two continuous circulars are coincide here. That means two crests. Here two troughs. Again two crest, two trough, two crest. Like that, same type of, that means crest or troughs are coincide, then bright region is formed. If you observe at the D, D means dark region where the crest of one wave, that is continuous line, is coincide with the dotted line. Here also continuous line coincide with the dotted line. Like that, where the crest of one wave falls on the trough of another wave, their dark region forms. Where the crest of one wave falls on the crest of another wave, their bright region is formed. In this interference pattern, you can observe continuous bright and dark regions. The continuous bright and dark regions are formed in the interference pattern are called interference fringes or interference bands. Now, the distance between two successive bright regions or two successive dark regions is called fringe width. That means the distance between two bright or two dark regions is called fringe width. It is denoted by beta. Beta is called fringe width. So fringe width. Fringe width beta is equal to, the expression is given by lambda capital D by small d. Lambda d by d. Here beta is the fringe width, that is the distance between two successive bright or dark regions. Lambda is the wavelength of the light used. And capital D is the distance from the slits to screen, or the distance between slits to screen. And small d is the distance between the two slits. Now, nowadays, in the new version of Young's double slit experiment, instead of pinholes, slits are used, and instead of sunlight, monochromatic light is used. Then what are the changes? When you use the slits, already we have discussed that it is the linear source. Linear source is the source of cylindrical wavefront. By using the slits, cylindrical wavefronts are produced, and these cylindrical wavefronts superimpose and produce the interference pattern on the screen like continuous bright and dark regions. These bright and dark regions are called interference fringes. So if you remove any one of these slits, if you done the experiment with only one slit, the interference pattern is disappeared. That means you can understand that if you want to produce interference pattern, two coherent sources are required. That's why interference is the phenomena of modification in the distribution of light energy due to the superposition of two or more coherent waves of light.
If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comment section. For latest updates, subscribe and click the bell icon. Thank you.